Hi, everybody. This is Gary Demas, Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Monday, May 19th, 2025. So I was a little surprised today. I did not believe that they were going to basically climb up and close the market green today. I thought we were going to get a little bit of a bounce and then head down and start closing some of the gaps, but they got me. They got me off guard. I had to end up trading out of it, and we did okay for the day for the fun. But one of my positions was underwater, but I ended up taking the 595 puts once it got up there, and that made up for that. And we actually, I think we made. Let me just see here. Yeah, so we did 24.90 for today. But what I want to show you here, because this is pretty important, is remember last time we were here, and I had said that, basically I don't know what's going to be the catalyst of the drop, but, the peeps out there were running with no safety net underneath them at all. And because this here says everybody's just buying calls. When you go up and you look at the VIX, you can see they don't really have any safety net here again because we're back near these lows. So I show this chart, and last time you can see where we are right now, and each time we've been down at these levels, it has caused a decent sized drop. So I actually I'm on the side. I'm not saying that you could to short this market, but there's it's definitely time to start locking in some profits, as well as putting stops in place and just really waiting to buy stocks at a discount, because right now they're very expensive again. So we want to keep our cash available, and then from there, when we get the pullback, we buy the stocks. So let's take a look at our regular charts here, and this is the S&P. So look, everybody gets extremely bullish, and we make these little say tweezers up here, and we did the same thing the last time, and from there it dropped pretty well. We have sell signals on the 15-minute chart. And if we take a look at the 60-minute, let's do this. So really the first support level is going to be where we gap down today. You can see it made sense on that, where it did bounce. I just thought it was going to take it out and come test the 58.63 level, but obviously that was wrong on that. So anyway, we have sell signals on our technicals there. 60-minute, we have sell signals on this. And again, just looking at a pullback or anything like that, with this size move, typically we do anywhere from 50 to 62% retracements. So this would actually allow us to close this gap. And if it has to come down and close this one, we're looking at it coming all the way down to the right around that 5,050 level. So that's, this is just a normal expectations of some backing and filling, because we've really gone up way too high, way too fast, and especially since this day here, they haven't really had any strong down days at all. So the market's just a little too thrifty right now is probably the best way to put it. If we take a look at the daily chart, this is extremely overbought here. And again, so from these lows here, even from these, we've never even tested it coming back down. So again, just looking at a normal pullback would make sense on that. And even when you look at the VIX, the S&P on the weekly chart, we're extremely overbought. So I'm sticking with, even if I missed the last, say, 10%, not 10%, but the last 100 points or so, it's not a big deal to me, because I think we're going to be able to buy stuff when the S&P is going to be trading somewhere down here, or possibly even a little bit lower. So there's one other chart I want to show you, and this is the spiders. Now these are wicks, and it's for people that have been around for a long time. We used to follow these all the time, and believe it or not, I don't know what causes them. It happens intraday. You'll just see a big. It's doesn't trade down here. It just comes down on it, and it's almost as if the market makers or somebody are testing the waters before dropping it, because it happened here, and this was on Friday, and you can see we made it all the way up, and then we came down, and we didn't close this wick here, but we came down and tested it. So throughout the entire day today, we were getting these wicks, and it's coming right back down to these lows again. So I mean, it's not something you hang your hat on and trade the farm, but these wicks are they're right more than wrong. So I'm anticipating that we are going to start some type of pullback this week, and from there, we just want to keep an eye on. Really, the VIX, we want to keep an eye on the put-call ratio, and we want to just really look for support levels, and then we just start buying again. But I still think this is going to take us into the June period. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Real quick, I just want to show you something here. Okay, so again, support, the bears need to get it below the 5,900. If they do that, we should see a quick move down to the 58.63. You can see 58.53 is a moving average. So if they can do this, and this is really the main line that the bears need to get through, to where I'm going to say, okay, we're going to get that deeper drop and maybe even come down to this 56.73 and close this gap here. On the upside, really from where we are, I mean, if it's just going to trade within this little bearish wedge here, you're looking at 59.78 level. And if we look at that, this is I'm going to go back to here. So this is basically what we're looking at as far as the support resistance. Hang on one second. Okay, so this is the daily chart, and remember, I've had these lines up here the whole time. So these have been my upside targets. The first one was 5,900. Now you can see these candles right here. So this is going to be right around that 6,000 level if it's going to come up there. Now, if we're going to go at a closing basis, or it's right around that 59.85. So this is resistance areas again. What I'm thinking it's going to be selling somewhere up here, and then from there, we'll keep an eye on the 56.50. If it's going to go deeper than that, then we're going to start closing some of these gaps, and we could see it head down to the 5,400. But let's just take things day by day on that. But like I said, I do think the long side is very dangerous right now. Everybody is bullish on this market, and if just using history as our guide, typically they'd pull the rug out when that happens. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.